Hi everyone and welcome to another video. I'm G and this is G's Nail Spot. To my subscribers, thank you so much. Welcome back. Hope you're all well. Much love to you all. If you're new, welcome. I'm G. And this is the video that you're about to watch. I did these Doctor Strange nails in celebration of the film that was released a few days ago. So stay tuned to find out how I made these little beauties. So as always, I'm going to start with a set of prepped nails. So these have been buffed and base coated because these are going to be a set of nails for me to wear when I go and see Doctor Strange next week, which I'm so excited about. So they're all sized up for me, ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a base colour on each of these nails, and as I do that I will show you the polish that's going on each one. So doing Doctor Strange nails is not just because I'm going to go and see the film next week, but obviously I want to wear the nails for that. But I also saw a really good set of Doctor Strange nails done by Glamour Siren Beauty, who's a nail enthusiast, and that's her YouTube channel. So go and check her out. She does some amazing nails. But she did a really lovely Doctor Strange set that's got some amazing crystal placement. She does so much work with crystals. So go and check her out. But it really inspired me to do this because I love doing character themed sets, and I just thought I've not done any since probably the Wonder Woman set that I did, which is in another one of my videos. So if you want to see a Wonder Woman set, go and check that out. So yeah, I really got motivated to do a set of Doctor Strange nails, and I really enjoyed doing these, and I was so pleased with the result in the end. But yeah, thanks Glamour Siren Beauty for kickstarting my motivation on this one. Okay, so they've all had one coat of colour. They're all going to get a second coat of colour. Apart from the white nail, that's going to get a second coat but in a slightly different polish. So look out for that one. It's going to have a second coat of like a sparkly, speckly type one. It's coming up now, so I'm pointing to it. There you go. So time to crack on with the nail art. I'm starting with the thumbnail and I'm going to put a matte top coat on this because it just makes it a nicer surface to paint onto. Okay, so now that thumbnail's cured, I'm just going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry about the light, it seems a bit dark. I did have two lights on. No idea, but anyway, here's my palette. I'm using a dotting tool for this, and I've got my palette with some colours on it, but I'm going to be using this Snow White by Graffiti, and I'm going to draw a circle. Now this is hilarious. You know, please drop a comment below if you have got any tips and tricks even on how to draw circles on nails, because this is the only way I could sort of do it, is to do that with the dotting tool, go around and around and around with the paint, and then I use a brush with some acetone, well, it's cleansing solution actually, to neaten up the circle. That's the only way that I could think to do it. There you go, there's the brush, and I'm going to get some cleansing solution on it with a little pad, and then sort of keep going around until I get a nice thin neat circle. Now because I have OCD, This went on forever, and I kid you not, this went on and on and on, because every time I did one bit, another bit didn't look right, and then I'd look at it and then the circle looked like more like an oval, or it had a like almost square bit on it, or oh my goodness, seriously, on and on and on. And it made me laugh because I was thinking about another YouTuber that I chat to. So shout out to 96 Nail Tech, go and check out her channel, she does some beautiful nails. But I recently watched one of her videos where she did some really sweet watermelon nails, and I was laughing because she said she had to edit it quite a lot because she realised there was about 30 minutes footage of her painting seeds on a nail because it took her that long to get them right, or you know, to her standards. So I was chuckling when I was doing this, thinking, oh my goodness, this is my watermelon seeds. So Leah, you're not the only one. But yeah, go and check out 96 Nail Tech YouTube. She has some brilliant stuff, but you can see how long this is taking me, so I'm going to edit this as well, because I go out of shot, because then I get really annoyed with it. But let's move on. So I'm going to continue the nail art on this one using my Neo Nails tiny fine liner, because I'm going to be painting some lines on here of the symbol used in Doctor Strange. So I'm going to be painting it in white first, as you'll see, and then when I cure that, I shall be going over it in gold, as you would see it in the 3rd floor window of the Sanctum Sanctorum in Doctor Strange. And it is actually called the Seal of the Vishanti, I think, otherwise known as the Window of the Worlds, and that's what I'm painting on this nail. So that went in for a 30-second cure, and now I'm using the gold gel polish that's actually a liner polish to go over the white, so it's a nice gold colour. Okay, so now that's been fully cured, it can go back on with the rest of the nails, and we'll move on to the next one, which is the index finger, the pointer finger. And this has had 2 coats of yellow gold sparkle, gold. And this one is going to have some stamping on it. So I've got my usual Moyu scraper and stamper, and I'm using a Moyu plate for this one as well. This is one I've just got, actually. They had a little bit of a sale on with some £2 plates again, so I took advantage, and I'm so pleased because I didn't realise this at the time when I bought it, but there's a couple on here that are kind of perfect for Doctor Strange. So I've picked one. I'm using Clear Jelly Stamper Black, which is 001, and I'm going to pop the stamp on this nail. Okay, so that nail's done. I can go back with the others. We'll move on to the next one, which is the pinky finger, because that's going to get some stamping on as well. And I've got a different plate somewhere with like a swirly vortex type pattern on it, and that's going to be on this nail. I can't actually remember where this plate is from because there's no writing on it on the front or back. I think it was probably a random one that I got online, probably from eBay, because it's quite an old one as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to the last nail that has any stamping, which is the middle finger, the blue nail. And I'm using this Moyu London stamping polish called T-Rex, which is part of a set that I got that came with some Jurassic Park plates that I ordered. So look out for those in a future video. This is the stamping plate I'm going to be using. I can't remember where that was from either. That was potentially an eBay plate as well, because again, I've had this plate quite a long time. They're all getting the dust blown off them for this. So I'm going to use that funny little hypnotic swirl thing there. And it's just going to be offset on this nail to just give a bit of extra interest, because this nail's going to have quite a bit of different stuff put on it. Right, so little cheeky zoom in, there we go. So you can kind of see what I'm doing again. And we are going to add some red colour to this nail and also a little bit of bling. So I'm just trying to get things so you can actually see what I'm doing here, sort of manipulating everything around. Hopefully you'll be able to see okay. But I'm going to take the red polish that I used earlier and my Beetles fine liner, and we're going to paint a diagonal stripe down the nail and then fill in the top half with this red gel polish. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like if you're enjoying it. Pop me a comment below, let me know what you think of the Doctor Strange nails so far, or what you think at the end. And share the video if you feel the need to. If somebody else needs to see some Doctor Strange nails, share away. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. So it went in the lamp for a little 30-second cure, and we're going to put another coat on just to make that red stand out a little bit. So to add a little bit of extra dimension to the red on this nail, I'm going to add some of these little red flaky foil bits, the kind of ones that don't breathe near them because they'll be everywhere. Really delicate little foil flakies. So I'm going to gently tap those into the sticky layer that's been left after we cured the red gel polish. Like I say, just to give it that little bit of sparkle, because the whole idea behind this nail was to reflect Doctor Strange's outfit. So the blue of his trousers and top, and then the red, it represents his cape. So hopefully that's coming across, and it will even more so when we add a little bit of bling on there, just to represent the gold pointy corner bits that you will see on his cape as well. So now I'm just using some of the Macart Rhinestone Gel. This is gel that has to be cured, and I'm putting it in the corner there, as you'll see, because I'm going to add some yellow, well, one yellow large gemstone, and then I'm going to pop some gold caviar beads around it to sort of bring the gold area to a point. Like I mentioned earlier, you'll see there's sort of gold embellishments on the corners of Doctor Strange's cape, and this is what I was trying to represent here. I don't admit to being the best at crystal and gem placement, but I'm trying to do more and more so I get better at it. But I don't think this was bad. I think it looked quite good in the end. These caviar beads can be tricky little fellas to organise, can't they? They're constantly moving about when you're trying to manipulate them, and then they all move. It's like they're all fighting against you sometimes, but once you got them, get them in the lamp and cure them into place. Okay, so while we're on a gemstone glue mission, I want to put something out of this big pot of gems. Well, I was looking for a little green gem, but then I remembered the gem I was looking for is not in that pot. So I went and got my other pot of gems out that has lots of different coloured gems in and found the appropriate green one. And there we go, there's the pot, and stuck it onto the nail using the Macart Rhinestone glue. And then we're going to do the same thing with this pinky finger. So it's got the sort of void swirl stamp around. So I'm going to put another little green gem right in the middle of the swirl. Right, so we are on the last nail, and it's the white nail. And do you remember these? If you saw my Candy Nails UK waterside decals video, you'll remember that I got those in a haul. And so I'm just using the Marvel logo for this one, and it's a water slide. So all I'm going to do is wet the back of the transfer, although I think I've just cut it down slightly there. And I'm going to wet the back, let it soak for a few seconds, and then gently slide it off and onto the nail. Okay, so that's in the position. So all that is left to do now is to make sure it's all pressed down firmly, and then I'm going to take that gold liner gel that I used earlier, and I'm going to frame the nail because I just felt it needed just a little bit extra. It looked a bit unfinished, so I'm just going to go around it with this gold to tie it into all the other gold on the nails, and that is this nail finished. So here they are, all done. The nail art's all done. I'm really happy with these. All that's left is to give them a lovely shiny top coat. So I'm going to use the Mega Gloss No White top coat from Neo Nails and give them all a lovely top coat and seal in all that nail art. And here they are, the final set of Doctor Strange nails. I am so happy with how these turned out. I think I love each and every nail. I think they're all great, and they, I think, are my interpretation of Doctor Strange. I can't wait to wear these. I can't wait to see the film. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!